So real talk. Everybody says, just be yourself, bro. Like, that sounds awesome, right? How super motivational is that? Throw that on a shirt, throw that on an Instagram caption, and dude, I'm set. But nobody talks about how costly that really is. Hi, this is Joe, and welcome to another episode of Let's Talk, the series where I pick a random topic to talk about. Today, we talk about the cost of being yourself. I had a video in the past talking about being authentic and why that's important. But today I want to focus on how much you have to sacrifice to be yourself. And newsflash, fellas, it's a crap ton. Damn, I've never said that in my life. I'm never saying that again. But let's face it, to fit in with crowds, you have to really try. Unless you're naturally aligned with the popular groups, you have to fake it until you make it to be someone. But low-key, those groups kind of suck anyway, so there's no reason to try and fit in. But trying to fit in is costly, right? Because you sacrifice that authentic self that we talked about. The second you stop trying to fit in, the second you discover yourself and show that maybe you have a weird side, you're more unique, watch how fast people jump ship on you. Like, watch how fast people stop liking you. And you slowly get pushed to the outs when you were on the in before. So say your interests are different from everybody else's, right? So now, you're not included with everybody else's interests. So either you pick, you stay authentic to you, or you pretend to have the same interests. Either way, that's a cost, because you're sacrificing one of two options. You're sacrificing the authenticity, or you're sacrificing the ability to fit in. And I'd rather pick to be myself, though, because I'm honestly so sick. Like, I'm awesome. I would want to be myself. But I think that's a topic for another day. But I think the cost of having to fake my persona, or sacrifice my authenticity is way more of a sacrifice that I'd be willing to do. Like, I'd be paying with my own energy and time, or the guilt that I'm faking myself. That in itself, that's debt. That's debt, right? We don't want debt, because that debt eventually would add up until I have nothing but that debt. And it'll become debt to myself, because eventually I'll have to owe it to myself to be real, to stop putting on that persona, that mask, and realize I don't even want to fit in. I want to be who I want to be. What if one day people love only that fake persona I put up? That would be absolutely brutal. I mean, that's a high price to pay too. And I don't like having to change myself for others, because at the end of the day, I'm sat here with myself, right? I'm alone. I'm not surrounded by others when the sun sets or the sun rises. So why would I ever be fixated on changing myself when at the end of the day, it's just me? I don't have the energy for a performance at all times. The world for many, it's a stage, but for me, I'm okay not being the center of that stage. I'll be the tree posing in the back if that's how I truly feel I am. It might cost you friends and it might cost you opportunities to be yourself, but that's part of the price. Like we talked about in the authenticity video, that's the trade-off. You get genuine relationships, but there's no cost to genuine relationships. That's priceless to have in your life. The real win is never going to be getting everyone to accept you. The real win is accepting that not everybody's going to accept you. And in that win, you learn to be okay with yourself. And that again is a real win. So get yourself back, man. Get your life back by being yourself. And watch how your life develops when you're more authentic. Watch how your relationships grow. This has been Joe with another episode of Let's Talk. Have a blessed day.